కౌశిక్ స్టార్ట్ చేశానండి మీటింగ్.
వస్తున్నాండి
ఓకే. Can you hear me, Kaushik? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello అండి.
Yeah, can you hear me, Andy?
Yeah.
Okay, let me share my screen. Let me know
Okay.
if you are seeing the screen. Right? Just give me a minute. Oh. Can you see it now?
ఏంటండి వినిపించలేదు?
Can you see the screen in there?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. Where were we? We covered until 1 second, I'm just opening it. We covered until foreign key, right? Primary key, foreign key,
Yeah.
check and default constraints are there. So constraints are the restrictions or rules that we are imposing on it at a column level. Okay. So these are like, when we are entering the data or doing something, they will raise those constraints so that the data will not be inconsistent, in order to avoid the data. Why do we need constraints? To avoid the or to reduce the data integrity issues or to maintain the data consistency and data integrity, right? So not to fall under the data data integrity issues, we do raise constraints. So we have seen primary key, unique key. What is the difference between primary key, unique key, and not null constraint also, foreign key also. Now we are left with only check and default constraints. Clear? Any doubts so far? Primary key, unique, foreign key, all these things.
అవేం డౌట్స్ లేవండి. ఆల్ గుడ్.
Okay.
నేను కొంచెం 1 or 2 వీడియోస్ కూడా చూసుకున్నాను మళ్ళీ. క్లియర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. Yeah.
Okay. Then let's move on to the check and default constraint. What is a check?
Yeah, okay.
Check constraints meaning we will be providing a range of values, right? So if I apply anything on this check, right? Suppose a date of join, I'm just providing or a location. Same example as location. My office is located in, your office is located in India, in Hyderabad, Bangalore, and then like Gurugram. That's it, Chennai. Pune. Chennai and Pune. of course. Okay. These are the office locations that my office is situated. So other than these locations, if user is trying to enter anything other than these locations, say an example, of course, Pune is not there. Say an example, Lucknow or Ahmedabad. Okay. The user is trying to enter the location of the office other than any of these cities, then it should throw an error, right?
Okay.
That
Yeah.
is known as a check constraint. Check constraints meaning it is going to, we will have to provide the values, accepted range of value, a single value it could be or multiple values, accepted range of values or accepted values on the field, so that user should not be entering any other values except these values. Okay. So similar to your foreign constraint only, but foreign key is dependent on the primary key basically. Here it acts as an independent thing. Okay. We are directly imposing the check constraint on a particular field. It doesn't matter how many check constraints you impose at a table level, and it doesn't matter, it will accept even the null values also. Okay, it doesn't accept, but spaces are not allowed unless until it isn't given. And we are providing the statically the values over here, right? Okay. There is no primary key should exist, and it is not dependent on any primary key or unique key to create this kind of constraint. Okay. What I'm doing, I
Okay.
know that there are, so when do we use, actually, what is the biggest difference between a primary key and foreign key? This will be used typically when you know the values upfront, and you know the data inserts and all CRUD operations will not be done more frequently. These are kind of static values. Only this and expansion may not be in near future or something like that. Then you can use this check constraint. Clear, Andy?
So only when
the data,
okay,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like,
got it.
inserts are not that frequent. You know what are all the
Okay,
values
yeah.
upfront. Like, you know, okay, my office is located in these 5 locations. And if you want to expand also, you're not going beyond these 5 locations. You do not have any plans for next 10 years, 15 years or 20 years that these things cannot be changed. So frequently changing or frequent insert operations will not be there. Okay.
Okay.
In the table and all. It is a static value directly I'm giving, right?
Okay.
Okay. So in a primary key to foreign key relationship, what would happen? Foreign key also we need to enter the values that were there in primary key, but you can insert frequently the data into the primary key table, right? As and when anything comes, like maybe in a month or so and all, then accordingly you are going to enter into the foreign key table also, right? As per need.
Yeah.
Here the insert shouldn't be.
Okay.
Because when we are creating the table itself, we are defining the check constraint. Okay. Where the insert should not be more like, you know, very minimal operations, the CRUD operations. Okay. Updates or whatever it is. Okay. Am I clear on that? Now let's see how to create,
Yeah.
right? And then what is the value that it is going to show when you are going to throw this constraint. I think foreign key also we discussed on delete cascade, right?
Yeah. We can discuss.
Okay. We were done with that on delete cascade. I'm sorry, I did not remember it. Because there is only foreign key it was giving. Okay. This was also done then. Now let's create a check
అది
constraint.
ఎప్పుడు డేట్ కూడా రాస్తారా అండి? అది ఎప్పుడైనా కన్స్ట్రెంట్స్
ఏదండి?
డేట్ కూడా మెన్షన్ చేస్తారా అక్కడ? కన్స్ట్రెంట్స్ డేట్ ఎప్పుడు అయిపోయింది అనేది?
అన్నది
ఈరోజు 5th అంటే సెకండ్ అయిపోయింది.
మీకు పంపించిన దాంట్లో ఉంది. ఓకే. మీకు నోట్స్ పంపిస్తున్నాను కదా డైలీ మెయిల్స్. సెకండ్
ఓకే.
ఓకే.
యా సెకండ్ అయిపోయింది.
కొన్నింటికి చేశాను. And 5 2.
Yeah, it's okay అండి. అవసరం లేదు.
Yeah. Now, you can create the table at the time of creation of the table itself. You can give the constraint, or you can alter the table as you know, and then we will be able to enter this one. Say an example of select star from STD. Otherwise, we will create a new table. Okay. I'm creating at the time of creation of the table. You can apply this check constraint. Check constraint at the time of creation of the table. Or you can even alter the table. But remember, when you are altering the table, the existing data, we need to be more careful with the existing data, because if existing data has already a value which do not exist in that check constraint, it will not allow you to alter, right? As per normal things. Get it, Andy?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's create give me a minute, then let's create a simple table. Says RC department, I think it is there. Do we have a check constraint? I don't think so. Location. This is RC department. Do we have any check constraints or not? We'll see. Databases, system databases. It is there in master. The table is SRC department. Colors. The department number is a primary key. U1 class. And SRC department, we already location itself. Okay. Either you can create a table, or you can just, I'm going to create one more table. We will later alter this table also. Okay. Whatever we have.
Okay.
This way we'll use it for us. Then I'm going to create a table. Create table. What is this? DEPT check. Okay. Similar to this. Create table, table name, and then SR serial number, int. You can give not null if you want, or you can just leave it like that. Student number, or I can get department, right? Department number, int, not null. Okay. Department name, in varchar of 10, 20, 30, whatever it is. Okay. And here also location. Remember, I'm giving here location is what? Here check constraint I'm applying. Location is in varchar 20, 30, 40, whatever it is, the maximum limit you can give. I'm just giving, 40. Here I'm going to apply the check constraint now. Okay. So how do you apply the check constraint? See, alter table, table name. You can just simply say check. I wanted to ensure only Hyderabad, Pune. Okay, in place of Kolkata, I'll give Pune, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore, Patna, Pune, and what we discussed.
And that's it.
Gurgaon. location in. Hmm. Check off. Answers సరిపోయండి. Location n marker of 40. Check off. Location in. Either of these things. This is for this. This is for this. ఇంకొక కావాలి, ఇంకొక parenthesis కావాలి. That is what it is giving me an error. Because create table తర్వాత చేయలేదు కదా.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. This is for check. Okay. 3 parentheses అవుతాయండి. 5, 3, check. This is how you can create a check constraint. What it was mentioning, department number is int not null. You will have to specify how many characters, the maximum length of character it can accept, maybe like, 10, 20, whatever is the maximum value that you can give here, or 40. And then I'm applying the check constraint over here, check of location in. Location should be only in these values. Okay. If you are entering anything other than this, it will throw an exception. Clear, Andy?
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So that is check constraint. Now let's see what is that. You can refresh the data table structure, tables, schema. Now you see DEPT underscore check. Where is this one? Right? DBO.DEPT check. What are the columns? Department number, name, location. And if you see the constraints over here, it will not display under keys. Remember, primary key, foreign key, are all keys, unique keys are all keys. Hence, it was used to display under keys. But here it is
Yeah.
not a key. It is a constraint. Okay.
Constraint.
If you are not giving the name of the constraint, this will be auto-assigned. When do you need to give the name of the constraint? When you are altering the table. Altering the table, constraint name is mandatory. If you are adding
Okay.
or dropping a constraint, except for not null, right? Not null, we will not
Okay.
take that as a constraint. However, we will be treating it as alter column, and we can change the not null value. Okay. Now the table has been
Okay.
created with these constraints. Okay. Now select star from DEPT underscore check. Right? Nothing is there. Let me insert certain values. Let's
Okay.
wait for alter.
So we'll link this table to all other tables in any way.
Okay.
Okay.
There is no problem. We'll see that also. SRC department మీద already foreign key ఉంది కదా, అది కూడా చేస్తాం.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You can link. There is no absolutely no issues. When it is going to whenever you are inserting or updating the data, then it will be triggering that. Okay. Violating this check
Updating the wrong
constraint.
data. I mean, not, which is
Violating
not.
this check constraint, if you are actually inserting or updating the data, then it will throw an error. Okay. Exception.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now insert DEPT check. Insert into DEPT check. 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 values. I'm going to populate all the values. Department number is numeric 10. Department name is IT. Say that. And another is the location is Hyderabad. This will be inserted properly because Hyderabad is already there, right? Similarly, try to insert the values. Hyderabad, Pune, and all.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Another guy is in Pune. So this gets inserted.
Mhm.
You can give duplicate values also because it is only that what it is checking whether this value exists or not. It is checking, right? Suppose an example, 12. He is also IT. He also lives in Pune. Will it throw an error? No,
No.
right? Are you following? Because even if it is
Yeah.
duplicate value or null value, whatever it is fine for me, except that it needs to be under this range of values.
Under this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if you are populating it as a null. There is no constraint, but this is for our readability and all. I'm entering a different distinct values. This is
And
also
none of them will be unique as well, right?
null will be accepted everywhere, and even if it is a foreign key, also it accepted, right? If it is not there in the primary key.
Okay. Yeah. I'm saying like unique. It can be unique or like
No need, no
department
need.
number
That's what
or
I was
name.
trying to say.
Nothing can be unique, right? Okay.
No need.
Because there are a lot of
The
people.
reason,
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to tell, it should exist only in this range of values. The
In this
exception is
range,
only
yeah.
for null values. But if again, you try to insert a blank space, it will throw an error, right?
Okay. 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 Yeah, because it's not there in that
It's
list.
not there in the specified constraint values, right? This,
Yeah.
this violation occurred if you just observe. Okay. This gives error. Similarly, insert into DPT check. Need not be unique. Enter any value. Icons. So if I'm going to give Vizag, will it accept?
No.
No, because it is not there within the range of values.
Yeah.
However, null will be accepted. Okay. Because system will accept the null value, but not the blank spaces. Clear on check constraint, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now let's see how we can actually change the existing table, adding a constraint to the check constraint to the existing table. How we can actually update the existing table to add a check constraint. Okay.
Okay.
IT, HR. Thank you, Gurgaon. Will it accept?
No.
Oh, okay. Spelling wrong. Right? Gurgaon
Yeah.
is there,
Gurgaon is
Mumbai
there.
is there, Bangalore is there, everything it accepts. How many
Yeah.
times you
Yeah.
want to give also duplicate records also it accepts it. It's not a unique value. Right?
Yeah. Okay. And if we mention as not null, then we have to definitely give something. But because we mentioned as null, so it will accept.
No, when you are giving it as a check constraint, yeah. If you want to add not null and then check, then it will not accept even null values also. That you can alter
Yeah.
it and check it out. Okay, let's
Yeah,
do that once. But it will not allow you to do because already there is a null value that is populated.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so you will have to delete that and you can do that. Okay, this null value, like, department and 13, you can delete.
Okay.
Delete from
And then we can add null value instead.
null value over there, where dn equal to 13. We are getting why I'm deleting this. Right now, you can just alter the column, alter table. What is the table name?
Alter
DPT check,
the table, department check,
alter column,
alter column,
column name,
location, say
not null.
not null.
Okay, the constraint, check constraint will still be there.
I think we have to give nvarchar 40 as well.
Nvarchar nvarchar
Nvarchar
40.
40, not null. Comma, not null. Okay.
Okay. Now, if you try to give this statement, execute this statement, then what it will give after alter table constraint? Then it will throw an error saying that not the check constraint value it just populated, but not null constraint value it violated.
Yeah.
That's not allow nulls. Okay.
Yeah.
Clear on this? Again, if you are trying to insert something like, 18, row number 18, it will allow you to insert, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
Bangalore.
And if you want to enter something like, which did not exist over here, then it will throw an error. It will obviously throw an error. Because here the check constraints would get triggered. Here not null constraint got triggered. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. Now, how do we alter on a check constraint? How do we exist? I mean, like, on an existing table, how do we apply the check constraint? If you see an example of SRC department, it has only foreign key relationship. That is on the dependent on what actually this foreign key, I think SRC, MP, until it cascade also be used. Okay. This has a foreign key relationship, primary key, unique key. Department number here, unique key, we have defined unique key on the department number, and then we define this foreign key relationship. Now, what am I trying to do? In select star from SRC department number, there is a column location. I'm going to add a column, alter this column. Okay. Add a check constraint over here for location column. Alter, what do you need to do for that? Alter table name, SRC department name, add constraint. What is the constraint name? CHK1. I'm just giving. Remember, this constraint name is also unique across that, what do we call server?
Okay, name should be unique. Okay.
Across that server. Okay. Add constraint name, check the table, add constraint name, check off, save. Check 1, check off, LOC in. Some indentation, if you give indentation, it will be proper. Now provide the location values. Why am I providing in characters? Because I have defined location as a nvarchar. If you have defined it as an int itself, it is okay that you can provide the integer values without quotes and all. Okay. Okay. Now location is Hyderabad. This is Bangalore. Chennai. Only in 3 places it is there. It should be there, the location. Okay. Now press the. Will it execute under this command? Because the existing data, Hyderabad, HYD exists.
Yeah. Yes, it will.
So it will not be any problem, right?
Yeah.
Suppose if I'm giving only Bangalore, say an example. Now will it accept? No, because there is
No.
already an existing data with Hyderabad. What do you do with that? Right? The conflict occurred in the database column LOC. LOC already contains Hyderabad. You want to impose only these two, then how it is possible? Right? That
Yeah.
either you need to delete the data or you can add Hyderabad also over here. Clear, Andy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see. Let's start entering SRC department values. Remember, department number is again a foreign key. So we will check what is there in select department DNO from SRC MP when you are entering the values. DUP 10 now. 10, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Now I'm trying to insert into SRC department. Insert into SRC department. Values. What need to give? What needs to be given? 10.
10,
And
30.
department name.
Okay.
ID.
90.
Let's give Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay.
Will it insert now? Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now let's see. There are 2 records. Okay. There is a 10 HR department, 30 IT department, and then this is a Bangalore location. IT is in Bangalore location. Say department. Okay. And department number 10 is also a count. It is not a unique key because it is only foreign key that was given. Right? So duplicates are allowed. You can update with update SRC DEPT set department number equal to 20 because 20 is not there, it should give an error or accounts, right? 40. Where what should I give indicator filter criteria? What needs to be given? Because if I say department number 10, both the records should get updated, will update. I want it to be updated only row number 3. Okay. Bangalore, Hyderabad to Chennai, I want to update. Accounts department number should be 40 and it is there in a Chennai location. So department name and location equal to Chennai, where D name equal to account. Let's see. Okay. It is allowed. So let's start from SRC DEPT. Okay. So let's start from what are all there? 10, 30, 40, 50 are there. Now try to insert a value of 20. Foreign key constraint violation happens here. Right? Insert 20. Say something. Network. What we call support. Okay.
Error.
foreign key constraint because 20 is not there. Okay, this is an error. Now
Okay.
50 is also there. Then I'm trying to insert it with a 50, but I'll be inserting this with the Pune value. Okay. In 30, what are there? 10, 30, 40, 50, right?
Yeah, 10, 30.
Pune. Now will it accept?
No.
No.
Pune.
What
Pune
is
is
the
not
reason?
there. Right? Yeah.
Pune is not
Pune is not there.
as part
Support is also.
check constraint. Okay, violation of check constraint. Foreign
Yeah.
key is satisfied, but violation of check constraint, right?
Okay.
Because Pune is
But
not in
support అనిస్తే accept చేస్తున్నాను.
support
Like
and
support Bangalore అనిస్తే
support, if any of them under these 3 cities, it will accept. Okay.
okay.
So when you altered only these 3 cities, suppose you can give it as Hyderabad, Bangalore, whatever it is fine. Okay, this is error
Okay.
from check constraint. Insert into now SRC DEPT values 50 support Bangalore. Even support is also situated in Bangalore. Say that. Okay.
Okay.
IT department is there in Bangalore. Even support is also there in Bangalore. Possible, right? It will be accepted, right?
Okay.
It satisfies all the constraints that is getting. Okay. With multiple constraints. Clear, Auntie? And if you want to drop constraints, simply you can drop the constraint saying that alter table name on which you want to drop the constraint, check constraint. You can just go ahead and do that. What it is actually CHK1, right? We have given alter drop constraint CHK underscore 1 SRC underscore DEPT alter table name. Okay, drop constraint. Refresh it. You can see over here columns, foreign key only will see constraints, check 1, right? CHK underscore 1 alter table name. Now I have dropped the constraint successfully, that there is no constraint right now on this particular field location. Now after the constraint, if you want to execute this value, it will allow.
It will allow,
Right?
Yeah.
Because there is no constraint now.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to what we call reactivate like earlier. So I'll be deleting this particular record, delete from SRC DEPT where LOC equal to Pune. I'll be deleting.
Okay.
One record deleted. Now I will reactivate this constraint.
Yeah.
Where is that? Where is that? The reactivation of the constraint? Yeah. Here. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And also it got reactivated because there is no, sorry, there is no Pune value, so it got reactivated. If Pune is to be there, then it is used to throw an error again while altering the table, right?
Yeah.
Clear on the constraint, right?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, now let's go with the default constraint. Check is all. So what is a default constraint? As name said, check, it will accept the range of values. Default, only the default value we are providing at the time of creation of the table. So if there is any value, you are giving it explicitly, it is going to override that value, obviously. You can update the default value or you can insert that value and all. It is going to override if you are inserting. But if you are not inserting anything, then by default, my office is located in Hyderabad, right? you know that, I don't have to explicitly give the values. I wanted it to be, give it as a, because it's a not null value, say an example. Location is a not null value and my Hyderabad by default, my office is located in Hyderabad. You can provide it as a default value. So that is a default constraint.